Hello everyone, my name is Christian Anton. I'm the president of the DU Computer Science Club, and today I'm here with Chris GauthierDickey, the new chair for the Computer Science Department here at the University of Denver. So Chris, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, so I started at the University of Denver in 2006. Originally I came here because of the games program, and my PhD was in large-scale multiplayer networking for games. And so that's how I began my career, and over the years I've transitioned to work in programming languages, and also how do we build visual programming languages in virtual reality and augmented reality to make it easier for everybody to program.
So how did you first get interested in computing and computer science?
I was pretty young. We didn't really have a library at the school that I went to when I grew up. It was actually like a little trailer where they had some books, and somebody donated an old computer there. We had a time where we were able to all use some software that they had, and I thought, wow, these things are amazing, as most kids do when you see like computer games. And that was my sort of my initial interest, and I started deciding that I wanted to learn more. And we would go to these things called libraries that were made out of brick, and you had lots of books in them, and I would go and I'd find books on programming, and I basically sort of taught myself at that point.
What are you looking forward to doing with this position?
I think one of the big initiatives, even in the Ritchie School, is to increase inclusiveness in our department. And historically, industry and computer science has not been as inclusive as it should be. And I think we have opportunities here to help improve that. And if you look at industry, it is sort of at a crossroads in terms of, in the past, the same kinds of people have been writing the same algorithms, and we're seeing biases in the way software works and the way algorithms work. And so I'm hoping that in this position I can help sort of promote this idea so that we're a more inclusive department and that we can help improve the current situation.
What are a few of your favorite games you've played recently? So
recently, I really enjoyed playing Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, I think that's like asking, do people like Lord of the Rings? And a lot of people will say yes. I liked just the open world design. I really liked the part where you could climb everywhere. And, but it just was a lot of really great design in it, and appeals to me as somebody who has seen games change over the years, because I played the original Zelda, and when you compare that and how it plays and what it's doing to what the new one is, you can see like what those differences are. Also, I've of course played some Smash Brothers, right? And really enjoy that, especially playing with my kids or playing with students. In fact, I'm thinking of having a competition against the chair to see we should challenge maybe a challenge the chair week or something.
I'll have to warn you, I am an ice climber's maid. So.
Oh man.
So as one final question.
Yes.
If you were to offer one piece of advice or just knowledge to a new student starting their computer science career at the University of Denver, what would it be?
So first thing I would say is try to get involved in as many activities as you can, even though as a new student you might feel out of place. You don't feel like, maybe you're not from Denver, for example. But the reason is because, especially since we have quite a few CS-related clubs, you get a chance to interact with other students who have the same kind of interests and who also have the same sort of value system. So, it's a great place to meet people, but also have someone to help you understand problems if you're working on like homework or something like that. The second piece of advice I would give are to talk to the faculty members. And the thing is that we are in this position because we love working with students. And so if you have the opportunity, you should definitely try to get to know us. That's one of the great advantages of having the smaller classrooms, is that I often know my students by name. I say hi to them in the hallways. We do events. I have lunch with them. So it's a great way to find out like what kind of research we're doing and what kind of things we're interested in. For example, that I play games. And especially that's always a great question to ask a faculty member is like, what kind of research did you do or are you doing? Because we love talking about our research. So. These are a few of my favorite games.
Mario and Zelda and Tetris and...